Call the roll, please.
Sure. Don Sutton,
Here.
Jason Acevedo, Larry Herman,
Here.
Brian Cook,
Here.
Michelle Cook, here. Quinn Mackin,
Here.
Jessica Kingsley, here.
Thank you. Wanted to make sure that everyone has signed in, that is in attendance this evening. And if you intend to give testimony, would you please stand at this point and be sworn in by the court reporter?
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Thank you. And before we hear our first applicant tonight, I wanted to get into the records a congratulations to Kathy Ripple, who retired last month. Worked with her for many years here as our zoning secretary, and wish her the best. Thank you, Kathy. Our first case we're going to hear this evening is BZA 25-001, request by D.R. Horton, 550 Polaris Parkway, Suite 200, Westerville, Ohio 43082. The applicant is requesting a conditional use permit for model home, parcel number 418-320-6500-3000, lot 2717 plus or minus 0.343 acres, Delaware, Ohio 43015, in a subdivision known as Pipe Preserve West. Could you please read the exhibits in the record?
Sure. The original file exhibits, Exhibit 1, application for conditional use permit for model home, 2766 Alden Gate Lane, lot 271, Delaware, Ohio 43015, filed 3/11 of 2025. Exhibit 2, letter to Levi Cohort from Jeff Thompson, D.R. Horton, dated March 10th, regarding the request for a conditional use permit, 2 pages, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 3, plat plan for lot 2717, 1 page, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 4, legal description and property information for parcel number 418-320-65-003-000, and legal description and property information for parcel number 418-320-63-002-000, 4 pages, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 5, plat plan of the parking lot 2715, 1 page, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 6, landscape plan for the model home, lot 2717, 1 page, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 7, legal description for the community known as Pipe Preserve, 7 pages, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 9, job site rules, sign layout, 4 pages, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. Exhibit 10, BZA checklist, Article 9, Section 9.04, example of public notice sign along with an enlarged copy, 5 pages, submitted with application, filed 3/11/2025. The zoning office exhibits, Exhibit 11, aerial view of surrounding property owners within 300 feet and addresses dated 3/20/2025. Exhibit 12, request for publication in the Delaware Gazette via email dated 6/25/2025. Exhibit 13, notice of hearing to applicant dated 4/3/2025. Exhibit 14, letter to adjacent property owners with proof of mailing dated 4/3/2025. And Exhibit 15, the final exhibit, proof of publication in the Delaware Gazette dated I'm not sure, it says 4/4/2025. What are those dates? I guess April 5th or April 4th.
It actually has a date of 4/16.
The proof of publication?
The seal It's running 4-2 through 4-2.
What does it say?
It said dates that are run in the newspaper is 4-2.
Oh, 4/2. Oh, okay, the proof of publication, I think it's the day that she actually receives it, so that was April 4th or 5th. Does it have a date? I guess not too important. I don't know what date she received it, but it was published properly on April 2nd.
Levi, what sign is actually, you know what the sign actually stated on the date out front?
It stated the 16th. I caught it the first day they had it out there and changed it.
Okay. Well done.
Wasn't me that caught it, somebody else did, but I got them to change it quickly.
Thank you, Lisa. Berlin Township Zoning Code, Article 11, Planned Residential District, allows for the Board of Zoning Appeals to grant conditional uses in section 11.06. And that's what we're here for this applicant tonight to hear our model home request. I would ask the applicant to please come forward and introduce yourself. Sure. You have been sworn in previously?
Yes.
Thank you. Your name?
My name is Errol Paz.
Thank you. So just go through the first section, 1106, and we'll come back to your answers. Actually, we'll take these as we go through them and have you answer them. The model home and subdivision, the same being defined as residential type structure used as sales offices by builders/developers and to display the builders/developers product. The same may be furnished within, since its purpose is to display the prospective buyers the builders/developers features, such as exterior siding treatments, roofing materials, interior trim, moldings, floor coverings, etc., in the environment of a completed home. Model homes may be staffed by the restricted, may be staffed by builders, developers, sales force. Model homes shall be subject to the following restrictions. And the first one, and then I'll have the answer here, is all lighting except for security lighting must be downlight lighting so that no light shall be cast onto adjoining residential properties. All off-street parking areas must be illuminated. All exterior lighting except for security lighting shall be extinguished at other times of the model home. If you could just walk through your answers for us.
The model home will be illuminated by 6 downward lights located in the roof soffit on the opposite end of the front facade of the home. The parking lot will be illuminated by 4 exterior post lights, see pictures attached, which will run on a photo cell.
Okay. So yeah, the park, as zoning code reads, all model homes shall provide off-street paved parking for the public. Such off-street paved parking shall be located as directed by the zoning board of appeals. The number of required parking spaces shall be 6 per model home. The driveway of the model home may be utilized for not more than 2 parking spaces. So, to answer that one.
Sure.
The next question is screening and traffic. Landscape drawing shall be required and show adequate landscaping and screening from adjoining residential lots together with clear marking and calculated open spaces. So, did you
So
tell us which exhibit that is?
the model home parking lot will consist of 15 parking spaces measuring 9 feet in width, 1 designated for handicapped drivers. Please see attached photos for the model and parking lot parking.
And then the screening and trash
Yeah.
receptacles.
Exterior trash receptacles shall be in the model homes parking lot. The receptacles will be maintained by the weekly cleaning crew hired independently by DR Horton. Please see the attached plat plan drawing for placement. DR Horton will install landscaping as shown on the attached drawing.
And is that exhibit 6?
There it is.
I'm sure I see the trash receptacles on 6.
See attached here. It's the same placement as the prior. It hasn't changed to the prior model as the parking lot and trash receptacle. It's the same. But I don't see one. Oh, here it is. This is the landscape, not the trash receptacle. I think because the parking lot and the trash receptacle didn't change, I don't know that he included the parking lot.
Number 5 is the parking lot. And I think the original drawing didn't have the trash receptacle, and when we approved it the last time, they had to go back and add that. Because this is the third model in this project.
Well, I was just out there today and I do have a photo of it, but we can get that for you if I can submit that.
There are trash cans there currently. Yeah, I do remember that.
It was in it.
Yeah.
Here's a photo of it if you didn't see it, but I want to make sure it was there because a couple of weeks ago with the storms, it blew away and we had to anchor it, but it's in there.
Termination, the use of model homes in a residential subdivision or any single phase or multi-phase subdivision shall terminate after 5 years from its opening date or when building permits have been issued for 90% of the lots, whichever comes first. Or comments on agreeing with that requirement?
Yeah, model home signs, the signs have not changed. We included the the dimensions and signs.
Asking about the termination of its use as a model home.
Oh, DR Horton's use of the model home shall terminate upon 90% of the lots, having been issued a building permit or 5 years from the opening date, whichever comes first.
Yeah, and model home signs may be approved by the Board of Zoning Appeals provided the following conditions. The sign shall not exceed 16 square feet per side with 32 square feet maximum total display area. The overall height of the sign shall be no more than 4 feet above grade. Model home sign shall be on the same lot as the model home. We do,
See attached.
your signs as an exhibit.
Yep, we do have the signs as an exhibit, and the signage examples are provided.
Yeah, thank you. Any other information you'd like to share about the application?
I think, the only thing that's changing is the model signage is the same, parking lot is remaining the same, and we met all the requirements.
Yeah. Questions from the board?
My only question was, are you getting close to the 90% capacity?
We're getting close, not quite there. but we're getting close.
And to make sure that they're aware of that.
Any additional questions? Okay, with that, I believe the applicant has provided the information required to have a motion on this application.
I'd like to make a motion to approve BZA 25-001 for the model home parking lot.
Do I have a second?
I second it.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mrs. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Marquez?
Yes.
Mr. Sutton?
Yes. Thank you. Your application has been approved for conditional use. Thank you for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you. We do have some meeting minutes to sign tonight. Anybody have those in here?
I will see if Stephanie got them.
Maybe we can get them out.
Okay.
Okay, we have two other applicants tonight, BZA 25-002 and BZA 25-003. And I have a letter here from our zoning inspector outlining a summary of the applicants. The first question that I have, or comment I'm going to make, is that the applicant has not paid the application fee for these two applications to be heard here this evening. So without this application being paid, we cannot have a hearing tonight for these two applications. And I will ask, I believe our applicants are here tonight.
Yeah, we are here.
If you could please state your name.
Sure, I'm Jim Matthews.
Were you notified by our zoning inspector that you had not paid the application fees?
I wasn't aware there was any conflict about the fee. I thought there was.
haven't got any information about the fee at all.
When I received the fee for $11.50, I sent an email to the applicant stating that the fee was $1,700, and we never heard back.
So, the application fee's not been paid. There's additional information that was requested by the zoning inspector that has not been provided. And also there was no signage that was, put up to make the township aware of the hearing tonight, which is required by the zoning code. So we will not be able to hear this application this evening. Once your application has been paid in full, we will reschedule a new hearing date for these applications.
Okay, if you don't mind, just so I can fully understand what we need to do to conform to get back on your agenda, you're saying there needs to be the supplemental fee paid,
The fee is $850 per application. You've only paid $1,150, the total is $1,700.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, Jim, Chris Reinhardt, just for purposes of the record, counsel for the BZA. There was a letter that Levi sent out to Gary, dated February 21st, 2025. I don't know if you've seen this, but it talks about the application fee and all of the information that he was requesting. So at the very least, what I would just ask is that you review that. If there's issues or concerns or whatnot, you just provide a response and whatnot, and provide it to the board in this reschedule.
Okay, and then do you have an ordinary schedule, like a monthly schedule for these?
We schedule meetings
As needed, okay. I know some boards operate on a monthly schedule, and you have to meet a deadline to get on that agenda. That's the reason for my question.
We will. I believe we have another application coming in, so I would say sometime in the next several weeks, we can get a meeting scheduled again.
All right, well, I'll track down the information.
The sign requirement is 14 days, so I guess it's probably at least 3 weeks.
I'll track down what you're talking about, and then.
Yeah, we can make a copy of it for you. We can make a copy of it for you.
Yes, we can.
Make a copy of it for you or for you.
Sounds good. Guess that's it then. Thank you.
Do you have a few other items for the board to discuss? Before we conclude tonight? The first is, I move to authorize the chair of the board to submit a request to the Board of Trustees to appropriate $5,000 or such amount as the Board of Trustees may determine and appropriate to retain Elevate LLC, Dominic McCreary, to advise the board on any technical matters associated with Tower Code 2013 LLC conditional use permit and variance applications as permitted by the Ohio Revised Code section 519.13. I so move and ask for a second. I'll second.
Mr. Sutton?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mrs. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Markin?
Yes.
And Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Don, could you send that to me?
Yes.
Could you email that to me so I can put it in?
And I have one other motion to make. I move to authorize the chair of the board to submit a request to the Board of Trustees to release to this board for its use, if necessary, all discovery provided by Tower Code 2013 LLC, Montague Local School District Board of Education, or Verizon Wireless, all hearing transcripts and all deposition transcripts of any individual or parties associated with Tower Code 2013 LLC, as such are related to any state or federal litigation involving Tower Code 2013 LLC, the Montague Local School District Board of Education, and or Berlin Township. I so move.
I'll second.
Second?
Mr. Sutton?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Markin?
Yes.
Mrs. Cook?
Yes.
Thank you. Is there any other business that needs to come before the board tonight? Other than signing our minutes?
We have to
Yeah,
approve
sorry.
this.
Want to make a motion?
She did not have the minutes.
We can still approve.
Yeah, I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from our organizational meeting, December 10th, 2024.
I'll second.
Mr. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Markin?
Yes.
Mrs. Cook?
Yes.
Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Sutton?
Yes. Thank you, and that concludes our BZA meeting for this evening. Thank you. All right, next. I'm gonna say.
I can't talk,
We didn't take it. We'll have to do the whole process again.
Just think about it. That probably the week of.
May.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Look at your calendar. Assembly leaders. We're still hearing this.